Hi everybody, this is Sue Marshall with the Sue Marshall Realty team at Keller Williams Elite. Today we are at Cornerstone Tile and Marble for our trusted and preferred business partner spotlight. Let's go inside and meet Amy and Bruce. Hi Amy and Bruce.
Hey there.
How are you?
Great.
Thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to meet with me and help people who are out there going through or thinking about doing a renovation project. So tell me, how long has Cornerstone Tile and Marble been in business?
Cornerstone Tile and Marble was started 23 years ago by my father and my Aunt Deb, and they actually just retired over a couple of months ago, and Bruce and I took over. It's been a family business. My mom, my brother, my son have all worked here over the years, and now Bruce and I are owners and operating and taking over the family legacy.
Yes. We broke up the store in a couple of different ways so that as you shop, it makes it a little bit easier for you. So let's take a walk this way. So as you work through this area, this gives you a sample of the different things that we have in market. But in this area, it really focused on Subway. And one of the things that we've seen is actually a lot of blues. Blues are coming very prominently. Different blues. This, of course, is more of an aqua, but it's really, really nice. And you'll see that across some of the other lines. But the classic Subway is not going away, right? It's something that you're seeing a lot of. But now what you're seeing is sort of the size of those tiles and the shapes of those tiles a little bit, like the aspect ratio, if you will, is changing a little bit. You also see that there's some natural looks, a little bit more artisan looks to those tiles, and so there's lots of movement there.
In backsplashes, we're seeing trends such as setting the Subway tile in a herringbone or chevron pattern. We're also seeing a lot of geometric shapes like octagons and hexagons and pickets. Pickets are becoming kind of a popular shape to do backsplash or even in a bathroom shower. Another thing we're seeing is variation in shades, something like this. This is obviously a beige color palette that just has some variation, brings a lot of warmth in, but it doesn't tie you down to just one color to try to match. It can really tie a room together, bring in the wood and whatever colors are going on in your countertop.
So when you had asked about maybe some of the trends that we're seeing in like bathroom floors and things like that, we're actually seeing a lot of the encaustic tile look. So these are tiles that traditionally, the actual encaustic tiles from years past were actually set with wax, believe it or not, in ancient times. This clearly is not wax. In fact, this is a porcelain tile, so it's super tough and can handle foot traffic, which is great. And it comes in different patterns, some that are standalone that you can use repeated, and other places where you can repeat the pattern and actually utilize it in a way so it's a really unique look. And so, this also includes some of the things we were talking about with the colors, like the blues that are coming in, and then of course even some sage and greens and things like that. So it's a colorful way to bring in a very classic look. So as we just talked about, this area is dedicated to a sampling of what we have, maybe some of our mosaics up front in the Subway tile, but come on back, we have a lot more to show you. So here we've actually got a lot to take in. We've got a lot of polished, we've got a lot of wood looks in the back here. We also have lots of different size, formats, shapes, colors to walk you through. And of course, this is also where we have our countertop consultation area. And as you can see, we've got really many of the lines with more to come so that you can find the right countertop for you. Now, going back to what you were talking about what's the latest trends that we're seeing, with countertops, we're seeing things like brighter white bases. For instance, this one sample, a brighter white base with heavy gray veining, which is very, very popular right now. In fact, the whiters in the background are getting much whiter. So that's kind of an interesting thing that we're seeing. But interestingly enough, we're actually seeing a lot of beiges that are coming back. So it used to be all gray, 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 but now actually we're seeing something like that. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, grayish, something that's kind of agreeable to both of those color tones.
I would say right now, with the holidays coming, everybody wants their backsplash and countertops updated for their hosting events over Christmas and Thanksgiving. We're seeing a lot of full bathroom renovations and some smaller projects like updating the fireplace or a sunroom floor. Absolutely. We encourage people to take it home and see it in their own light. We just ask that they bring it back in a reasonable amount of time so somebody else can borrow it.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, there's nothing like seeing a tile. It's the lighting actually in our store is just updated to LED, and it's a very, very bright light where you can really see it. But it's really important to see it in your own home.
Absolutely. We've done a lot already via phone, texting, email, sending pictures back and forth. And we haven't had a lot of people that have been interested in doing video, but we absolutely would do that with them if they felt comfortable and wanted to.
So please stop in to Cornerstone Tile and Marble, see their products. It's amazing. Mention the Sue Marshall Realty team and you will receive a 5% discount off your total order. Thank you guys.
Thank you.